Now back to the same program. Instead of dividing x and y here, I will remove this and I will call a function z assign division, and to that I will send x comma y. Let the division function divide these two values. So here I have to define a division function, so I will say integer division, which is taking a and b, and here I will simply return a divided by b. So this function is dividing them a and b and returning the result, so I don't have to check this if else here. Now let me execute this simple program. If I run the program, what happens? Let us see. See, the program has crashed inside division function because this is a divided by b. B value was 0. From here we have sent the value. You can see this, the value of b is 0, because from here we have sent the value of y and the value of y was 0. That is the reason program has crashed. So now the function division has crashed and that caused the program to terminate. So what we should do now? This division function should check whether it can divide or not before dividing the values. So okay, here I will say if b is not equal to 0, then only divide and return. Okay, that's good. But now see what's the problem. Control may reach end of non-void function. So here the problem is, inside if statement I have written a return statement. What about else part? So I should write down else also, then here also I should return something. If I am returning something, then that is nothing but an answer. But the division function is being called from main function. Main function should get a message that I am unable to divide it instead of getting an answer. So here inside the division function, I'll change the code now. Here I will say if b is 0, then throw some exception, 1 or anything. Else return a divided by b. So now you can see that this division function will either throw some exception or it will return a result. There are two possibilities. I already explained that either a function can return a result, that is a by b, or it may throw an exception. Now the function which is calling it, so who is calling that function? Main. Main is calling division function from here. So main should be ready to try and take the catch of that throw. If there is a throw, it should go into catch block. If there is no throw, then it should display the result that is obtained in Z. So that's it. Let us run this program and see what happens. Here the y value is 0 only. I got an error message that division by 0, and it is by, the message that is by is displayed. Now if I make it as non-zero, make it as 2, then I should get the result as 5, and again by. Yes, I got the message as 5 and also by is displayed. And that's it. So this is how I explain that throw and catch construct is used for communication between the functions. Otherwise we can just check the condition if and else and complete our work. So if you want two functions to communicate, like in main function, it is calling division function. Division function should reply back to main function by either a result or throw an exception. So here it is throwing an exception if b is 0, otherwise it is returning the result. So now I can even say one more thing, that division function knows very well how to divide two numbers, and it also knows that if denominator is 0, number cannot be divided. That's why it's throwing an exception. So this is a perfect example or a complete code for exception handling between the functions. So try and catch are mostly useful when you are calling functions, right? Otherwise writing throw inside the try block is of no use. So we will discuss more about exception handling, and also we see some programs on it.